Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Robinson Maroon basketball. Tonight, the Maroons host the undefeated conference foes from Mount Zion, the Mount Zion Braves. I'm Jim Kincaid, along with Dwayne Shaw. Ron Wheeler's behind the camera, and we're a part of Worldwide Sound and Video Production. And we're coming to you tonight through the courtesy of Triax Cablevision.
Tonight's game brought to you by Dorsey Wheeler's Daycare, First Robinson Savings Bank, Silk and Satin, Cellular One in Robinson, Rural King Supply, Graves Auto Group, Crawford Memorial Hospital, American Legion, Big Buck Building Center, Hershey Chocolate in Robinson, Marathon Tire, Kemper CPA Group, Big Five Body Works, VFW Post 4549 in Robinson, and Worldwide Sound and Video Productions.
Here prior to the ball game, we'll welcome head coach Tad Everett with us here this evening. And, Coach, you can kind of give us a little bit of update, first of all, on the injury people. Are we beginning to heal up a little bit?
Well, we will not have Dustin back. Dustin has a pretty severe stress fracture, and he's done for the year. He will get re-x-rayed on Monday, in 2 weeks from this upcoming Monday, and that's the night we play Palestine in the regional. And even if he's cleared, he wouldn't have played for almost 2 months, and it's not really worth the risk of taking a chance with Dustin. And we're just going to try to rehab him, and you know, we feel sorry for Dustin. He worked hard in the off season. Michael will be back. He will get the cast off on the 12th of February. Andrew is running right now on that ankle, and we will have Andrew back for regional, both those games, or both those players, excuse me. And so we're looking forward to having them back. But boy, what a great opportunity we've had. You know, I've had a lot of people in the community come and talk to me about, you know, the way we're playing and such and so forth. We had 3 freshmen and a sophomore and a junior on the floor the other night, and probably the only team in the state of Illinois that can make that statement. And the younger kids have really stepped up and have played their role. And you know, we were teasing Andrew and Mike that they're going to have to come back and earn their spots. So, but
well, there's nothing wrong with that.
No,
I mean, make them work a little harder.
Exactly.
You know?
But we're looking forward to having the leadership that those two guys give this team, and they're two of the most fun kids that I've ever coached. So I'm looking forward to having them back.
On a good note, you're coming off a win against Martinsville earlier in the week, and that kind of brings things up for a ball game tonight when you go against the Braves. You know, they're a tough ball club, undefeated in the conference, and how do you prepare for that?
Well, we feel like the probably 3 of the best teams we've seen this year, Class A, are Mount Zion, T-Town, and St. Anthony, and probably Newton in there as well. All 4 of those teams are super clubs, and we feel that we played Mount Zion real well with everybody at their place. We don't match up with their size particularly well, but Bo will be starting and didn't play in the first game. So our guards are going to have to handle their pressure tonight. Will be their first key. We're going to have to rebound with them and handle their pressure. The 3 things we're going to really try to emphasize tonight.
Okay. I look forward to a good ball game, and good luck to you this evening. And thanks for coming up and talking to us.
Thank you, Jim. Appreciate it.
Okay. We'll be back with tonight's ball game here in just a little bit. Gotcha. Say something sweet to your Valentine with this special offer from Cellular One right across from Walmart. You'll get 2 months and evenings free, and 2 months of voicemail free, 2 months access free, and activation is free. So stop in and take advantage of their special promotion at Cellular One right across from Walmart store in Robinson, or see them at the new Cellular One booth inside Walmart. Well, our thanks to head coach Tad Everett for a few minutes to talk here prior to the ball game. Coming into tonight's game with the Mount Zion Braves, a little bit of an upbeat here with a win earlier this week at Martinsville. But the Braves
and the young kids just keep getting more experience every week, and that has to help Robinson in the future. Unfortunately, it may not help as much this year as it's going to in the next year or two. But,
well, definitely, and the guard positions where Jason Young and Jeff McKeegan are getting some valuable experience, and we're seeing some good work on the inside with Andy Miller and Bo Slater. The Braves come into tonight's ball game undefeated in the conference, and they've got a good ball club, needless to say.
13-6 overall, and they played some pretty good competition up in the Decatur area. And read an article in the Decatur paper a couple of days ago where their sports writer thinks that they're the best Class A team in the area. Unfortunately, they may not get out of their regional because there's another couple of good ones up there as well. But
Well, that is a tough area to come out of, and Mount Zion, I'm not sure they'll play they're in Decatur in that sectional area up there, aren't they? Super sectional area. I don't know, we'd have to sit and talk about it because Shelbyville came out of that. Chrisman usually winds up over in that general area. So Mount Zion's got their hands full later on this year as they come out of tournament play.
Well, they're a very experienced team, 12 seniors on the roster, a lot of good leadership there. We're going to have some form of the national anthem here, I think.
Yeah, I was waiting to try to see. I think it'll probably be the Robinson Jazz Band. Well, a good version of the national anthem of the Robinson Dance Band. I apologize for not knowing who the featured trumpet players were. There were two of them. Good job.
Starting lineup for Mount Zion. As I said, a lot of seniors on the roster. They start 5 of them. One guard, Jeff Park, 6'1", wearing number 10. The other guard, Brian Nickel, number 44, 6'2". Forwards, Phil Taylor, number 22 at 6'2", and we know what kind of an athlete he is. The last time we saw him, he's running for about 200 yards on the football field. Ryan Grindstaff, the other forward, number 14 at 6'2", and center, wearing number 50 at 6'6", is Derek Stroll. So 5 seniors, as I said, line up at 6'6", 6'2", 6'2", 6'2", and 6'1". 13-6 record overall, coached by Mr. Brad Stewart. Robinson's going to try to counter Mount Zion's size by getting Bo Slater in the starting lineup along with Wes Parker. So they'll have a pair of 6'7s in there. Guards Jeff McKeegan, number 5, 5'7" freshman. And Jason Young, number 23, a 5'8" sophomore. Forwards Brandon Hardiman, number 21, a 6'2" freshman. And Bo Slater, number 40, a 6'7" junior. Wesley Parker in the middle, number 15, 6'7", wearing number 15. 4-15 record, coached by Mr. Tad Everett. They'll go with the senior, 1 junior, 1 sophomore, 2 freshmen, 6'7", 6'7", 6'2", 5'8", and 5'7".
Well, that's what you call a young lineup. And ironically, as these two teams meet this week, one of their better athletes on each ball club has signed a letter of intent to play football, no less.
That's true.
Phil Taylor, of course, over at Eastern Illinois University. And Wes Parker has signed with Southern Illinois University Carbondale. I noticed in the paper they listed him as a quarterback, and I'm sure that's what he's looking for, but also as a tight end. So 2 recruits here that will go on to Division I football after this season of basketball here.
Well, also that young quarterback from Tuscola, Dusty Burke, went to Illinois State. And I think in a couple of years you might see Illinois State, Southern Illinois head-to-head. That'd be kind of interesting with those 2 young men.
Be a fun ball game to do. Maybe we could get back up there and do that one. Well, we've got Wes Parker and Derek Stroll in the center circle. We're underway. Maroons will control. Jeff McKeegan picks it up. Jason Young down in the corner as the Maroons set the offense. Brandon Hardiman back to McKeegan out front. Wes Parker moves over outside the arc. Maroons spread the floor, and looking at the defense here for Mount Zion, it appears to be a man-to-man. Bo Slater on the turnaround. Wes Parker on the tip in. Maroons draw first blood, 2-0. Down underneath quickly, and the Mount Zion Braves counter.
That's Grindstaff.
As Grindstaff, and we saw a lot of him the last time they were in town. Grindstaff, good athlete, good basketball player.
I think he started high school about the same time that young Mr. Verosco did in Paris. I think they've been around for about 7 years.
A lot of years.
Seems like.
Whether they can legitimately do it in high school but have 50-year seniors, you know. Brandon Hardiman out front. Maroons trying to spread the floor a little bit. Bo Slater's the guy working underneath, and Phil Taylor's on him. Wes Parker, nice pass. They got Slater open, and he puts it off the glass. Good job by Parker as he rolled away. Slater got open under the basket, and Wes got the ball to him. There's Phil Taylor from 15. Off the rim, Parker with a rebound. McKeegan tries a hole. Just has it taken away as he tried to get the ball over to Slater. Taylor on the dunk. Phil Taylor gives you some idea of his athletic ability. As he slams it through, they list him at 6'2", and I think somebody's slipping just a little bit on that size because he can sure get off the floor. Parker inside, the turnaround, got it. Park tries to get it down underneath the Stroll and throws it out of bounds. It'll be Maroons' ball as we go back the other way. Maroons lead it by 2 on that last basket by Wes Parker. It's 6-4. Full court pressure by the Braves as Brandon Hardiman works against Grindstaff. Now McKeegan will have a shot at it. Jeff takes it in the lane. Looks for help and back out to Jason Young. Young inside, over to Parker, has it knocked away. West saves it, moves inside, gets it to Slater, turn around, got it. In and out. Spoke a little quick. Foul's going to be called against the Maroons on the rebound.
It's going to be Brandon Hardiman, his first, team first.
Well, the Graves Auto Group's your local dealer for Ford, Lincoln, Mercury, Chrysler, Plymouth, and Dodge with a red carpet lease. Graves Auto Group proud to support the Robinson Maroons. Jeff Park handles it out front as McKeegan guards him. They take it over to Grindstaff. Sheets. Got it. That's not Sheets. That's Brian Nickel. Brian Nickel. Tied at 6. McKeegan in the corner. 18-footer. Got it. 8-6.
Jason Young. Young had a big night the other night against Martinsville and had 23 or 24. A lot of them in the fourth quarter when it counted.
Taylor missed a shot, but he'll go to the line to shoot a pair of them.
Foul on Bo Slater, his first, team second.
Make that 8-7, nothing but net when he drops it through.
When I left his hand, I thought it was going to be 2 foot short.
I did too. He got them both. We're tied at 8 now. Maroons will take it back. Full court pressure by the Braves. They trap Young. He gets it over to McKeegan. Cross to Parker in the middle. He takes it 15-footer in and out. Slater controls the rebound. Good job. Puts it back. Has it blocked. And a foul is going to be called against Taylor. Bo Slater will go to the line to shoot a pair. With Bo Slater and Wes Parker both at 6'7", Phil Young is, or Phil Taylor rather, is got the honors underneath on defense, and he's able to get up in the air on both these guys. Taylor, good jumper.
He's been picking up Slater initially.
Missed them both. Rebound put back by Brandon Hardiman in. 10-8, Maroons by 2. Stroh is fouled underneath.
Bo Slater with another one. 2 quick ones.
Derek Stroll at the line.
Here comes Sean Homer.
Homer at 6'3" comes in for Slater. Well, we'd like to remind you the Real King Supply is your winter weather headquarters for Carhartt insulated outerwear, including coveralls, bib overalls, coats, and jackets. And during the winter, don't forget to pick up some birdseed out of Real King Supply. Route 33, east of Robinson. And the Big 5 Body Works is a complete collision repair facility. Big 5 is now at a new location with new high-tech equipment. For insurance work or custom work, it's the Big 5 Body Works, located a block south of the Gordon Junction, right across from Jim Bradbury Trailer Sales. McKeegan has it knocked away. He gets scramble for it. Anybody's ball. We got a jump ball. Possession will give it back to the Mount Zion Braves. Robinson by 2. It's 10-8 with 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
Rebounds all going the Maroons' way with 5 against Zip for Mount Zion.
Back out front to Park. Park drives, puts it in. Jeff Park right down the lane. 10-10. McKeegan is fouled.
I thought he got all ball. That's Brian Nichols' first and second team foul.
Jason Young will bring it in. Hardiman with it. Back to Wes Parker on the outside. Wes takes it down the lane. Nice job. Wes Parker right down the middle. 12-10. Maroons by 2. Here comes Park again. Same thing. High off the glass, no good. And that's Sean Homer with a rebound. Young in the corner. Jason tries the baseline, comes back out with it. McKeegan, Hardiman. Brandon, turn around, won't go. Taylor with a rebound, or the Braves back in a hurry. Taylor inside, won't go. McKeegan pulls the rebound down. Gets it across the line, takes it down the lane and back to Jason Young. Kicked out of bounds by the Braves, and it'll be Maroon ball. Recruits in for Mount Zion, and that'll be Todd Sheets. And Justin Saw, number 12. That's not who, yeah, 12. Thought I missed the number. Young at the top of the key. McKeegan will go for about 20, no good. Braves control the rebound. They come down in a hurry. Taylor drops it back down inside. That's Justin Sy with the bucket.
Good pass by Phil Taylor.
We're tied at 12. 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Jason Young takes it across the line. Jason from 18 sinks one. Make it 14-12. Stroll gives it back to Taylor as he breaks down the lane. Taylor's fouled. He's going to shoot a couple.
I think that's Brandon Hardiman. Will be his second. And the fourth team foul. Taylor will shoot 2 more.
Andy Miller comes in the ball game for the Maroons. Well, it's tax filing season again, and with the biggest change in the IRS code since 1986, it's more important than ever that you see the Kemper CPA Group. Their financial planning experts will assist and prepare your tax returns so that you're covered for the new tax law changes. See the Kemper CPA Group for all your tax preparation. And on Saturday, February 14th, Valentine's Day, the VFW Post 4549 in Robinson's holding a dance that's open to the public from 8:30 to 11:30. Music will be by the Wild Woods. That's Saturday, February 14th, Valentine's Day night at the VFW Post in Robinson. The VFW will do anything for their country. Phil Taylor to shoot a pair. Chance to tie the ball game up here. He's got one of them, make it 14-13. Maroons have played a good first quarter. They've handled the ball well, and as you said, Dwayne, they pretty well control the boards here in this first quarter. Got them both. We're tied at 14.
7-2 edge and rebounds.
Full court pressure by the Braves. Jason Young works against Jeff Park, gets it across the line, quickly trapped, down to Parker in the corner. West from about 18, won't quite go. Andy Miller, I beg your pardon, Sean Homer. Tried the rebound, couldn't get it to fall. Taylor got the turnaround. Braves now lead 16-14, and that's the first time. Jason Young kicks it out to Miller in the corner. Andy gets it over to McKeegan. Back to Miller, baseline. Bounce pass into Parker, nice pass. Parker's fouled as he tries to go to the basket. And West will go to the line to shoot 2.
Foul on Justin Sy, his first, third team foul.
Just under a minute to go here in the first quarter. It's a 16-14 game. The Maroons a chance to tie it back here with Wes Parker at the line.
Pretty good quarter for Wesley with 6 points. First trip to the line, however.
Here comes Brandon Hardiman back in and Tony Roach. For the best deal in tires, stop in at Marathon Tire for Bridgestone, Michelin, Falls, and Goodyear tires. Quality tires at the right price at Marathon Tire Incorporated, 400 East Main in Robinson, your complete car care center. West can tie it up with this one, and he does. 16 all now, 58 seconds to go in the quarter. Braves down in a hurry. Park with it. Breaks inside, looks for help to Taylor. Taylor works against Parker, back over in the corner to Park. He thought about it. Back inside to Taylor. See if he, what they call, I thought maybe he staggered the step a little bit, but he drew a foul.
He did hesitate, didn't he? Wesley Parker gets that foul, his first, 15 foul.
Tied at 16, and Phil Taylor will go to the line for the Mount Zion Braves. First Robinson Savings Bank's happy to be sponsoring tonight's ball game. They've got locations in Robinson, Oblong, and Palestine to serve you. They've been serving Crawford County since 1883. That's 115 years of meeting the financial needs of our area.
Well, foul it away if we need to foul to stop the clock in the fourth quarter. Don't do this guy here. He's 6 for 6.
I think that's the first time he even rubbed the rim when it went in. We're tied, or it's 18-16 now. Braves by 2. We're at 40 seconds. Hardiman will handle the ball and take it across the line for the Maroons. Tony Roach for 3. Won't go. Grindstaff with the rebound. Braves will bring it back. 30 seconds. Taylor in the lane again, draws another foul.
He goes to the basket.
He knows how to work for him. Silk and Satin Bridal Shops open 6 days a week, 11 to 5 during the week and 10 to 3 on Saturdays, located on North Jackson Street. After-hour appointments are available. That's the Silk and Satin Bridal Shop here in Robinson. Whoops.
Yeah.
Whoops.
And he's human. That was Brandon Hardiman's third foul, incidentally. Awfully early in the game.
McKeegan and Jason Young come back in. Miller and Homer will take a break. Back to our four-guard offense here with Young, McKeegan, Hardiman, and Roach on the floor. 18-16, Braves lead it. Taylor gets the second one. It's 18-7, or make it 19-16, a three-point lead for the Braves. 23 seconds to go here in the first quarter. James Drayton checks in the ball game for the Braves. And Grindstaff's going to be called for a foul on that. Could be a big foul with Grindstaff. Is that just his first?
His first, fourth team foul.
Hardiman will bring it in for the Maroons. Maroons trail by 3 here. We're down to 15. McKeegan, closely guarded, goes into Wes Parker. Wes on the turnaround in the lane. Got it to fall. Make it 19-18. 7 seconds. Braves in a hurry. Justin Sy got the 3. When you're hot, you're hot. Well, Maroons had pulled within 1, but that buzzer shot right there, 22-18, good for 3 points, and the Braves lead at 22-18. The restaurant at the American Legion in Robinson's open to the public on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights for dinner and Sundays for lunch. That's the American Legion, E.M. Kohler Post 69 in Robinson. Well, tonight's ball game is brought to you in part by Hershey Chocolate and the Hershey plant, where they manufacture Heath, Milk Duds, Sixlets, Paydays, and Whopper candies. That's Hershey Chocolate in Robinson. Well, let Temco Custom Guard protect your home with Temco Custom Guard replacement windows, available from Big Buck Lumber Company in Robinson. They're virtually maintenance-free. Temco Custom Guard energy-saving windows from Big Buck never need painting, and they never surrender to the forces of nature, snow, wind, dirt, or rain. The homeowner's best defense, it's Temco Custom Guard windows. Temco Custom Guard replacement windows, now at Big Buck Lumber Company in Robinson. Maroons will have it as we start the second quarter. Jason Young will bring it in. Miller, McKeegan, Young, Roach, and Parker on the floor for the Maroons as we start the second quarter.
Brandon Hardiman, with his 3 fouls, is probably going to spend most of the quarter on the bench.
Miller gets it into Wes Parker. About a 15-footer. Won't quite go. Taylor's right there with the rebound. Good position. It's a hard man to get in front of.
Nice pass.
Good pass, good break. Justin Sy with the basket. 24-18. Braves are out in front now by 6. McKeegan from 15 won't go. Rebound pulled down by Sheets of Mount Zion. They get it down in a hurry. There's Nickel, cross court. Sy won't go. Taylor on a rebound. They left him open to the basket. Good block by Wes Parker. Tries to knock it back out to McKeegan. Grindstaff got in the way, and Jeff is called for a foul. Good job by Parker on the block as he tried to control that block shot.
Mount Zion is shooting bonus.
Sean Homer checks back in the game for the Maroons, and that'll put Grindstaff at the line with a, what, 1-1?
1-1.
Well, make it 26-18 now, an 8-point lead for the Braves. They still apply full court pressure. Jason Young's double teamed, in trouble, looks for help. Gets it to Parker. West down underneath, all by himself. Sean Homer got it. Whoa, blew it. McKeegan got the rebound, stepped on the baseline. Well, that was just too open. Homer kicks himself, but he'll get another shot at it. Maroons playing smart on that one. They had the man open down there, and West saw him.
Homer just hurried it a bit. Thought somebody was coming.
No shot.
Sean Homer, I think, on the foul.
Grindstaff will be at the line again. They've spent a lot of time at the line.
9 for 11. See if we can find somebody that can't shoot. Grindstaff's 2 for 2. Maybe Stroll's the one to foul. He's 0 for 2.
Bo Slater checks back in for Sean Homer. 1-1. Graves Auto Group's your local dealer for Ford, Lincoln, Mercury, Chrysler, Plymouth, and Dodge with a red carpet lease. Graves Auto Group, proud to support the Robinson Maroons. Grindstaff in and out, rebound picked up by Bo Slater. 27-18. Maroons trail by 9. They get a chance to jump back into it a little bit here. Andy Miller with the ball to Jason Young. Has it knocked away and stolen, and Young's going to be called for the foul.
Well, that's the case. If he doesn't foul, it's going to be a layup because there's nobody else there. There's Todd Sheets. His first time at the line. Sheets, a junior.
Rolls it in. 29-18 as Sheets checks out and Jeff Park checks back in for the Braves. On the line, another turnover, and we'll give it back to the Braves underneath their own basket.
No,
Or do you kick it?
yeah, Park got a finger on it.
Oh,
I
okay.
think.
Good. That's under the balcony here. I couldn't see. Look out. He missed the dunk, but the tip in goes back in by Brian Nickel.
That's a full timeout.
Yeah, what's was that on the jam by Taylor?
What?
Hanging on the rim or something? There was some argument on that, but I'm not sure what it was. I looked away and there was some heated discussion on the part of Tad Everett. 31-18 is the score. Mount Zion Braves lead it here and the full timeout by the Robinson Maroons. Well, membership applications are being accepted by the VFW Post 4549 in Robinson. If you're qualified or know someone that should be a member, contact the VFW Post 4549 in Robinson. The VFW will do anything for their country.
Well, that little bit of snow we had, we shouldn't have to remind you that Rural King Supplies are winter weather headquarters for lacrosse and service insulated boots, snow shovels, sleds, ice melter, and much more. Rural King Supply, Route 33 east of Robinson.
A little bit of snow here. Whole bunch of snow down south of us a little bit. Talked to some relatives in Tennessee yesterday. They'd been out of electricity for a couple of days, and I'm not too sure, but what they didn't move out today, I wasn't able to get a hold of them at all. It's that southern living for you. McKeegan double teamed. He gets away, drives to the basket, puts up the short jumper off the glass. Jeff McKeegan, good job. 31-20 now.
Maroons finally got on the board this quarter. Almost 2 minutes.
Sy with the ball out on the wing to Park. Shoves it to Grindstaff. Won't go. Rebound, tip back, no good. Parker with a rebound. Jason Young tries to lob it into Parker. Phil Taylor Jerks it right out of the air. Inside to Park.
Oh,
Blocked. Good job
Jump
by
ball.
Parker. Jump ball call. Possession.
Mount Zion again.
I thought they just got it.
Well, Maroons got it to start the quarter.
You're no help.
That's why they call it alternating possession.
White ball as who's that? Nickel jumped out of bounds trying to save it. So it'll be Maroons ball. Andy Miller will toss it in to McKeegan. Tipped away. We'll do it again.
Nope.
Nope. This
Mount
time
Zion
Mount
this
Zion
time.
gets it. Huh?
Rebounds are kind of evening up. Maroons with 10, Mount Zion 9.
Taylor with it. He puts up the jumper off the glass and in. Phil Taylor, 33-20. Braves lead it now by 13.
13 for Taylor.
McKeegan has it knocked away, down, look out. Jeff Park slams it home.
Check the size.
We got two 6'2" guys slamming them in.
He says 6'1" for Park.
35-20, 15-point lead now by the Braves. 4 minutes to go here in the half. Parker on the turnaround, won't quite roll. Taylor picks off the rebound. Here come the Braves down in a hurry. Taylor drops it off to Park, loses a handle on it. And ball finally goes out of bounds. Good hustle by Andy Miller, but it's going to remain Mount Zion ball. Derek Stroll checks back in for the Braves. Grindstaff back out front to Park for three. Jeff Park for three. 38-20.
That's Tyler Devonshire, I think, number 42.
Number 42 handling the ball. Devonshire gets it across. Jason Young bounces one in to Parker. He rolls it in.
12 points for Wesley.
Park in the lane, gets it back out, gets it back. Lobs it into Grindstaff. Blocked, pulled down by Slater. Devonshire will take it across the line. Andy Miller with it. Slater is fouled and he'll go to the line.
It's going to be Derek Stroll, number 50. That'll be his first foul. 15 foul.
Swiped away by the Braves. Look out, there's Sheets. And he'll go to the line.
Foul call on Wesley Parker. His second. 10th team foul.
Missed the first one. Well, it's tax filing season again, and the biggest change in the IRS code since 1986. This year, it's more important than ever that you see the Kemper CPA Group. Their financial planning experts will assist and prepare your tax returns so that you're covered for the new tax law changes. See Kemper CPA Group for all your tax preparation. Knocked away and out of bounds by Stroll. Maroons will keep it. Jason Young will work against Nickel as he takes it across the line. Down in the corner. Slater won't go. Rebound. Braves. Here comes Taylor. Look out. He'll go with another two-hand dunk. 41-22. Braves out in front now by 19. Roach trapped. Gets it across to Devonshire. Down to Wes Parker. Wesley drives, lays it in. Nickel from outside for three. Brian Nickel. Parker to Jason Young. Roach and then to West. 18-foot jumper. He buries that one. 44-26. Down inside, now back out. Sheets missed the shot. Taylor gets a rebound and they kick it back out. Sheets thought he was going to do it again. Offensive foul.
Derek Stroll, second.
Is that the way he called it?
Yeah. Tony Rhodes set up and took the charge.
Took a shot, too.
Yeah, he did.
Jeff McKeegan checks back in the game, along with, let's see, Sean Homer and Andy Miller back in here quickly. So it'll be Miller, Devonshire, and McKeegan, Homer, and Parker for the Maroons. 2 minutes to go here in the half. Miller has it taken away. Jeff Park double dribble. Braves give it back. Minute 51 to go in a half. It's a 44-26 ball game with the Braves out in front. McKeegan will bring it in for the Maroons. Andy Miller gets it to Parker down in the corner. Grindstaff on him. West moves inside in the lane. Nice shot. Won't roll. He had the move. Couldn't quite get it to fall. Here comes Park.
Travel.
I can't see the call. Travel.
Traveling.
Minute and a half to go. If the Maroons could get on a little run here, they're right back in it. McKeegan comes up short. Loose ball. And let's see. What do we got? Out of bounds, Maroons. Miller will bring it in, gets it to Wes Parker. West takes the baseline, has it knocked away and out of bounds. Mount Zion Braves will have it. Sy for three. Justin Sy, couple for him. 47-26. Miller. Devonshire tried to get it into Wes Parker, and West draws a foul.
It's number 2 on Grindstaff. 7th team foul. We're in bonus. Wesley Parker be at the line.
For the best deal in tires, stop in a Marathon Tire for Bridgestone, Michelin, Falls, and Goodyear tires. Quality tires at the right price. Marathon Tire Incorporated at 400 East Main in Robinson, your complete car care center.
There's a case where
Offensive foul.
8 of the 10 players on the floor forgot what was going on, I think.
Didn't do us any good.
It was a 1-on-1 situation. Andy Miller went in and got the rebound. Everybody's kind of standing there, and he missed the putback. Mount Zion got the rebound, and everybody stood and watched him.
45 seconds to go in the half. Jason Young handles it for the Maroons. Out of bounds, give it to the Braves. Sheets brings it down. He'll walk it down, let the time run off the clock. Braves out in front here by 21. 47-26 the score as the first half winds down here. Devonshire goes out to work with Sheets. Park. Taylor drives. Little jumper. Won't roll. A little picky here. Justin Sy will go to the line.
Second foul on Jason Young. Double bonus, 2 shots.
First Robinson Savings Bank's happy to be sponsoring tonight's ball game. They've got locations, and Robinson, Oblong, and Palestine to serve you. They've been serving Crawford County since 1883. That's 115 years of meeting the financial needs of the area. That's the Robinson Savings Bank. First Robinson Savings Bank. Missed that one. Rebound, control by the Maroons, but time runs out. Halftime. It's 48-26, Mount Zion Braves. The Silk and Satin Bridal Shops open 6 days a week, 11 to 5 during the week and 10 to 3 on Saturdays, located on North Jackson Street. After-hour appointments are available. That's the Silk and Satin Bridal Shop in Robinson. And the restaurant at the American Legion in Robinson is open to the public on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights for dinner and Sundays for lunch. That's the American Legion, E.M. Kohler, Post 69 in Robinson. Dorsey Wheeler's Daycare now has an opening for children. Dorsey Wheeler has a lot of years of experience, and they're good references also. Call Dorsey Wheeler at 544-3895 at Dorsey Wheeler's Daycare in Robinson. Well, halftime, 48-26. Crawford Memorial Hospital's Consulting Clinic brings skilled specialists directly to our community. Dr. William Tellez, otolaryngologist, is board certified. He specializes in disorders of ears, nose, and throat, medicine, and surgery. His practice encompasses the treatment of both adults and pediatric patients. For more information about CMH Consulting Clinic, talk to your family physician or call 544-3131, extension 2290. That's Crawford Memorial Hospital, working toward a healthier tomorrow. Totals for the first half.
Well, the first quarter was pretty close, 22-18 as far as scoring is concerned. Mount Zion on top, but the second quarter, Mount Zion really got going and outscored Robinson 26-8. They have 2 players in double figures. Phil Taylor, the leading scorer with 15. He is not the leading scorer for the game at this point. 15 points for Phil Taylor, 11 for Justin Sy. Jeff Park with 7, Ryan Grindstaff with 5. Todd Sheets with 3 and 7 points for Brian Nickel. 4 3-point baskets, 14 for 20 from the line. That's the game right there, I think. They had 8 fouls called against them, 2 each on Ryan Grindstaff and Derek Stroll, and 1 on Jeff Park, Justin Sy, Phil Taylor, and Brian Nickel. Robinson leading scorer, Wes Parker with 16 points, the leading scorer in the game at this point. 2 points for Jeff McKeegan. Brandon Hardiman with 2, Jason Young with 4, Bo Slater with 2. No 3-point baskets, 2 for 5 from the line. So there's a big difference in free throw shooting. 11 fouls called, 3 on Brandon Hardiman. That's part of the reason he's only got 2 points. He spent the whole second quarter on the bench. As I said, 3 for Brandon Hardiman, 2 each for Wes Parker, Jason Young, and Bo Slater. 1 on Jeff McKeegan, 1 on Sean Holmer. Rebounds pretty close. Mount Zion 14, Robinson 13. Turnovers, Robinson 11, Mount Zion 3. 48-26 halftime. Mount Zion on top.
For a cooler summer and a warmer winter, and save money besides, ask Big Buck Lumber Company about the new Temco Custom Guard solid vinyl double hung replacement windows with insulated glass for your home. Temco Custom Guard windows are available at Big Buck Lumber Company at everyday money saving prices. Be ready for winter with these easy operating replacement windows. Big Buck Lumber Company has the Temco Custom Guard window available to fit any opening up to 48 inches wide and 78 inches tall. Temco Custom Guard windows are maintenance free. They have insulated glass for maximum insulation and heavy wool pile weather seal for easy operation. Save more money this year by calling Big Buck Lumber Company in Robinson. Well, Taylor, Grindstaff, Stroll, let's see, Nickel, and Park.
Original 5 starters.
And the Maroons will put Slater and Parker down underneath with Hardiman, McKeegan, and Jason Young. At the guards for the Maroons, McKeegan handles it. He's double teamed, gets away. Takes it down inside. Brandon Hardiman to the top of the key, drops it off to Slater. Rebound picked out of there by Stroll. Mount Zion back in a hurry. Park takes it inside, tries to go to Taylor, and the Maroons knock it away, but the Mount Zion Braves will keep it underneath their own basket. Park lobs it into Taylor, and there's 2. 50-26. The Braves open up the second half with a bucket. Jason Young takes it into the lane, drops it off to Slater. We go around again with McKeegan. McKeegan, the short jumper, and he sinks it. Jeff McKeegan with the basket. 4-3, that won't go. Jason Young with the rebound. Maroons will bring it back. Wes Parker from 15. Got it. Grindstaff back out to Park.
Maroons show a little zone this trip.
Nickel got the 2. Brian Nickel with the basket. McKeegan gets it across the line. Brandon Hardiman has it knocked away and stolen by Taylor. Down in a hurry, Jeff Park on the breakaway. He slams her home. Seems like everybody can dunk on that Mount Zion ball club. 54-30. Braves big lead. Turnover, gives it back to the Braves. Parks, and the Maroons get it back. Good defense. Parker brings it down, tries to go inside with it, and he'll draw a foul.
It's going to be 3 on Derek Stroll. First team foul for Mount Zion.
Well, the Graves Auto Group's your local dealer for Ford, Lincoln, Mercury, Chrysler, Plymouth, and Dodge with a red carpet lease. Graves Auto Group proud to support the Robinson Maroons. Todd Sheets checks back in the ballgame for the Braves. Maroons bring it in. Another foul called, and this is going to be on Sheets, who just got back in the ballgame, I believe. Maroons ball. Back out to Parker. To Jason Young. Park on him. Jason works in the lane, has it knocked away and picked out by Nickel. Good pass to Taylor inside off the glass. Taylor with another one.
19 for Taylor.
Jason Young from 15, won't go. Rebound, loose ball. Taylor picks it up. Braves back with it in a hurry. There goes Taylor. Takes it all the way underneath, and he is called for traveling. So the Maroons will get it back. Hardiman will bring it in. 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. McKeegan looks inside, goes to Wes Parker. Jason Young, he'll go for 3. Won't go. Loose ball, McKeegan comes out with it. Into Parker, Wes. Turnaround 10-footer, and he buries that one.
20 points.
Taylor takes it in the lane. Won't go. McKeegan with a rebound. He's got 3 or 4 rebounds tonight. Shortest man on the floor. Parker in the corner. Tries to get it inside to Slater. Ball is out of bounds, and it'll be Mount Zion ball. Justin Sy checks back in the game for the Braves. Tony Roach and Sean Homer come back in for the Maroons. We'd like to remind you that Rural King Supply is your winter weather headquarters for Carhartt insulated outerwear, including coveralls, bib overalls, coats, and jackets. Don't forget to pick up your birdseed at the Rural King Supply on Route 33 east of Robinson. In the corner for 3. Rebound put back by Taylor, no good. Loose ball, Grindstaff this time, won't go. Out of bounds, Maroon ball. Young, Hardiman, Roach, Homer, and McKeegan on the floor for the Maroons right now. 3:50 to go here in the third quarter. Brandon Hardiman from 16, got it. Is that his first score?
His second basket. He got one early in the first quarter.
4-3, got it. Todd Sheets buries the big 3. McKeegan. Hardiman with it, guarded by Sheets. Gets it over to McKeegan. On the wing, Jeff takes the baseline. Comes back out, tries to go to Homer, has it knocked away. Look out. There's a slam, Jeff Park. Young takes it back outside. Park's going to be called for the foul. Or Sheets. Todd Sheets for the foul. Parker and Slater check back in the ball game for the Maroons. Big 5 Body Works is your complete collision repair facility. Big 5 Body Works now at a new location with new high-tech equipment for insurance work or custom work. It's Big 5 Body Works, located a block south of the Gordon Junction, right across from Jim Bradbury Trailer Sales. McKeegan has it knocked away and fouled from behind. Jason Young will bring it in for the Maroons. James Drayton checks in for the Braves. Jason gets it into Wes Parker. Wes looks for help. Ball knocked away and picked off by Drayton. Braves have it back. Grindstaff won't go. Slater with a rebound. Jason Young, nice move down the lane, tries to dish it off to Roach, but Taylor got in the way. Down in a hurry, look out. Won't go. Grindstaff tries to put back, won't go, do it again, and now we got a foul.
Number 4, Brandon Hardiman. First team foul for the Maroons.
Stroll checks in for Taylor for the Braves as Devonshire and Miller come back in the ball game for the Maroons. Grindstaff will be at the line. He'll shoot 2. It's tax filing season again, the biggest change in the IRS code since 1986. So this year it's more important than ever that you see the Kemper CPA Group. Their financial planning experts will assist and prepare your tax returns so that you're covered for the new tax law changes. So see Kemper CPA Group for all your tax preparation. 63-34. Mount Zion Braves up big time here. A little over 2 minutes to go in the third quarter as Miller works out front, has it knocked away by Sheets. Drayton dropped off to Justin Sy, and he puts it off the glass and in. Devonshire down to Roach. Roach tries to go inside. Slater back out to Tony. Justin Sy steps in the way, drops it off to Sheets. Sheets is fouled. Miller and Slater came out on the worst end of that. They were both a little slow in getting up.
Bo Slater just got his third foul. This is Sheets for shoot 2.
For the best deal in tires, stop in at Marathon Tire for Bridgestone, Michelin Falls, and Goodyear tires. Quality tires at the right price at Marathon Tire Incorporated at 400 East Main in Robinson, your complete car care center. And the First Robinson Savings Bank's happy to be sponsoring tonight's ball game. They've got locations in Robinson, Oblong, and Palestine to serve you. They've been serving Crawford County since 1883. 115 years of meeting the financial needs of our area. Chad Weatherford comes in the game for the Braves. They'll keep the ball as Drayton will bring it in underneath their own basket. Grindstaff, they whip it around out front to Weatherford. He missed the shot. Stroll will put the rebound back. Traveled. Maroons ball. Devonshire will bring it across the line for the Maroons. Gets it inside to Slater. Big crowd, loose ball. Still loose ball. Mount Zion comes out with it. Drayton takes it down the line. Grindstaff off the glass, no good, foul. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Bo Slater's fourth foul.
Well, the restaurant at the American Legion in Robinson's open to the public on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights for dinner and Sundays for lunch. That's the American Legion, E.M. Kohler Post, 69 in Robinson. That one comes up short. Slater pulls it down for the Maroons. Devonshire will bring it across. A little over a minute to go here in the third quarter. Bo Slater on the turnaround, won't go. Parker puts it back up and in. 1 minute, third quarter. Grindstaff on the jumper, comes up short. Roach with a rebound. Devonshire takes it in the lane. Gets it out to Tony Roach. Tony bounces one in to Slater. Back to Roach. Andy Miller goes inside. Nobody there. Stroll picks it off. Inside to Grindstaff on the turnaround. Grindstaff with a rebound. Still won't go. 2 times. He'll try it again. Has a swipe by Tony Roach. Andy Miller, 3 seconds. Somebody better hurry. Wes Parker. It'll count if it goes, but it don't. 67-36. Mount Zion Braves lead at the end of 3 quarters. 8 more minutes to go. It's the Silk and Satin Bridal Shop, open 6 days a week, 11 to 5 during the week and 10 to 3 on Saturdays, located on North Jackson Street. After-hour appointments are available. That's the Silk and Satin Bridal Shop in Robinson. And Hershey Chocolate, proud to be a part of Crawford County, and they're proud to support the students of the community in their youth activities. That's Hershey Chocolate right here in Robinson. Injured on the job or at home or during play? Well, Crawford Memorial Hospital wants you to know that early intervention with treatment is more important with work or sports injuries. CMH has a fully staffed rehabilitation department and a work conditioning and sports medicine wellness center ready to handle your therapy needs. For more information about the work conditioning and sports medicine program, Call CMH Rehabilitation Department at 546-1234, extension 2271. That's Crawford Memorial Hospital, working toward a healthier tomorrow. Final quarter. Devonshire handles it for the Maroons. They trail at 67-36. Devonshire won't get the roll. Rebound Stroll. Braves will take it back. Weatherford takes it down. Ryan Glosser, call for traveling. He checked in the ballgame there at the beginning of the quarter. That's number 45 out there. And Lance Cooper in the ballgame for the Maroons, 0-0. Jason Young handles it out front. Tries to go up with it, draws a foul.
Justin Sy is second.
For the Maroons, we've got Homer and Cooper, Young, who's at the free throw line, Devonshire, and Ballard on the floor here for the Maroons. Jason's got one. Got them both. Sophomores and juniors on the floor for the Maroons right now. Stroll tries to work his way inside. Foul's going to be called against Sean Homer.
His second. Fourth team foul. The Mount Zion ball out of bounds under their own basket.
Number of fouls makes this a long ball game. Swiped out of there by Cooper. And Devonshire will bring it down. Got a little hacking foul called against Weatherford.
16 foul, still not shooting.
Maroons will have it out of bounds under their own basket. Mike Ballard will toss it in. 5'11" sophomore, seeing some action. Jason Young takes the baseline, puts it up, won't get the roll. Loose ball, Cooper. Lance gets it over to Ballard. Jason. Whoops, he had the lane and turned away at the wrong time. Looks for help. Gets it back out front to Devonshire. Ball swiped. Glosser off the glass. Ryan Glosser. 69-38. About 6 minutes to go in the ball game. Devonshire comes up a little short. Rebound Drayton. Or Weatherford, rather. Chad Weatherford takes it down all the way. Offensive foul called as Jason Young had position and took the charge. Graves Auto Group's your local dealer for Ford, Lincoln, Mercury, Chrysler, Plymouth, and Dodge with a red carpet lease. Graves Auto Group, proud to support the Robinson Maroons.
Oh, no.
Now we're getting no roster names. McKeegan back in, and number 3. Any idea?
No.
Swiped back by Devonshire. McKeegan on the shot. 2 points, he said. Had his foot on the line. Make it 69-40. Weatherford on the wing. Drayton goes inside. And he tries to get to Stroll. McKeegan comes out of there with it. McKeegan won't go. Rebound by Weatherford and foul by McKeegan in the backcourt. 5:35 on the clock. Well, we'd like to remind you the Rural King Supplies, your winter weather headquarters for lacrosse and service insulated boots, snow shovels, sleds, ice melter, and a whole lot more at Rural King Supply, Route 33 east of Robinson. It's going to be Mount Zion ball. Lance Cooper's going to check back in the ball game. We've got some names and numbers out here that we don't have. Number 3, apologize for not having the name. Stroll with it out at the top of the key, takes it inside to Glosser. Shot won't fall. Rebounds put back up and in by Tim Sanders. McKeegan, put her up right there. There you go. Won't go. Tipped around, pulled down by Stroll. Should have been a foul right there, but I don't think he saw it. Mr. Drayton just sort of shoved number 3 out of the way. Ballard will bring it in for the Maroons. Now we're going the other way with no numbers on the roster. 34, I don't have. Do you?
Nope.
For Mount Zion, so we'll refer to him as number 34. Lance Cooper's got the ball inbounds for the Robinson Maroons. McKeegan runs it out front, guarded by Sanders. Nice pass inside, but Devonshire has his pocket picked. Drayton takes it down. Weatherford will handle it out front for the Braves. He goes down underneath. Unknown number 34 will go to the line. Played the JV game, a good-sized boy. I remember him playing the first game.
What'd he do?
I don't know. Scored some points, I bet. Brandon Hardiman's back in there for the Maroons. Saturday, February 14th, the VFW Post, 4549 Robinson's having a dance. It's open to the public from 8:30 to 11:30. Music will be by the Wildwoods. That's Saturday, February 14th, Valentine's Day at the VFW in Robinson. The VFW will do anything for their country. Hardiman. Back to Devonshire. Tyler gets in the middle to Mike Ballard. Nice move, has it knocked away, and McKeegan in the right spot. Looks for help. Brandon Hardiman. Won't go. And they keep the ball. Hardiman takes it back. Looks, puts it up, gets the roll. He came down and turned an ankle. Brandon Hardiman. And he rolled one.
Just what the Maroons don't need now.
I don't know if he rolled it on or came down on somebody's foot, but he went straight to the floor on that shot. Leanne Cunningham, the trainer for the Maroons, is out there checking the ankle. Well, it's tax filing season again, and with the biggest change in the IRS code since 1986, this year it's more important than ever that you see the Kemper CPA Group. Their financial planning experts will assist and prepare your tax return so that you're covered for the new tax law changes. See the Kemper CPA Group for all your tax preparation. Brandon's trying to put a little weight on it. As he comes off the floor. Brother Dustin's out for the rest of the year, we found out earlier, with stress crack, I guess. What do you call it? A broken bone in the foot. Small bone, but it's not healed well, and he's not going to be playing anymore this year. Hopefully Michael Corral will be back by regional time, and Andrew Bryant. So in the meantime, a lot of freshmen and sophomores getting a lot of playing time. Turnaround is good. Sands, is that what he said? Jake Sands?
I think so. That's what we'll say. Sams or Sands?
Something like that. Cooper works out front. Lance looks for help, gets it back to Devonshire. Now McKeegan with it. 3 and a little over, just under 4 minutes really to go in the ball game. 74-42 ball game. Mount Zion Braves lead it. They're undefeated in the conference and will remain so after tonight's ball game. Get a name here.
I'm trying to listen.
Wayne must not have the name either. Loose ball picked up by Mike Ballard. The Maroons will bring it back with Jeff McKeegan bringing it down. Inside, loose ball. James Drayton all the way. Foul's going to be called against Devonshire. Drayton's bucket will count, and he'll go to the line to shoot one. Well, the Maroons will travel to Newton next Tuesday night. Another Apollo Conference ball game over at the Newton Eagles gym. We'll be along to do that ball game. And that'll be it for next week for us, as the Maroons will travel to Olney on next Saturday night, Valentine's Day, the 14th. Week of the 16th, though, the Maroons will be traveling to Charleston for another conference game on Tuesday night. We'll be going to Vincennes on Thursday the 19th as Lincoln Trail travels down to VU for a ball game. That'll be the second one. VU up here a couple of weeks ago, a real tough ball game and a good ball game. VU beat the Lincoln Trail Statesmen, but the Statesmen will be looking to get that ball game back down to Vincennes, and that'll be on Thursday the 19th. The Maroons will play Effingham here at home on February the 20th. That'll be the last ball game of the season, the last home game of the season, and we go into regional week, the week of the 23rd of February.
I guess it is official that Robinson and Palestine play each other on the first night. Is that true?
As far as I know, Monday the 23rd. That ought to be a good one. Regionals at Bridgeport?
Lawrenceville.
Lawrenceville. Regionals at Lawrenceville. That'll be a fun week. Always like tournament time when they get started. And if that's the case, Robinson-Palestine game, and that ought to be a good ball game. Palestine's come on this year to have a pretty strong ball club, and they've played some really tough competition very well. So they'll open the regionals up with a Robinson-Palestine confrontation down at Lawrenceville. Rebound. Cooper ties him up. Possession will give it back to Mount Zion. Seems like every time there's been a jump ball call, it's been Mount Zion possession. Number 42, another unknown for the Braves, will bring it in. Chad Weatherford takes it down the lane, drops it off. Offensive foul as he runs over Lance Cooper. So the Maroons will have it back. I think this number 45 is the one that was number 50 in the JV game, which was,
yes.
I don't think we have a name on that, but pretty good-looking young ball player. Lance Cooper will come down to the line for the Maroons. Just under 3 minutes to play in the ball game. 77-42, the Mount Zion Braves lead it. 2 shots, super bonus time.
Yeah.
Cooper will be shooting 2. Lance got 1, no problem. For the best deal in tires, stop in at Marathon Tire for Bridgestone, Michelin Falls, and Goodyear tires. Quality tires at the right price at Marathon Tire Incorporated, 400 East Main in Robinson, your complete car care center. Lance gets them both. Braves ball. Weatherford handles it out front. Down underneath. Oh, they threw it away, but they keep it. Weatherford won't go in. He's fouled, so he'll go shoot 2. The First Robinson Savings Bank's happy to be sponsoring tonight's ball game. They've got locations in Robinson, Oblong, and Palestine. They've been serving Crawford County since 1883. That's 115 years of meeting the financial needs of our area. Weatherford makes that. Make it 79-44. Braves lead. McKeegan. has the ball stolen. Look out. Number 42, whoever he is, drops it through with two hands. 81-44. McKeegan works the lane, a turnaround jumper off the glass, no good. Rebound picked out of there by Drayton. Braves down, look out. Brandon Henderson got the layup for Mount Zion. Under 2 minutes to go in the ball game. Devonshire, nice pass inside. Ballard on the turnaround. Won't go. Braves with the rebound. Pass down, picked out of there by Jeff McKeegan. Maroons, Jeff takes it to the bucket. Foul. He'll go shoot two. You tell a joke?
No. Just telling them to tuck their shirts in, I think.
Jeff got one. Comes out a little hard. Ballard with the rebound. Lance Cooper puts it back. He's fouled. No time off the clock, and Lance will go to the line to shoot two. Minute and a half to go in the ball game. It's an 83-45 ball game with Mount Zion out in front. There's one. A little short. Weatherford down for the Braves. Takes it inside, blocked off, gets it back out front, and he traveled. Get a little couple step run and start. Maroons will have it back, 1:20 on the clock. Devonshire will throw it in, McKeegan will bring it down. Devonshire in the corner. McKeegan takes it out. We're right at a minute. Good screen by Devonshire. Ball comes back to him. Whack. I heard that one hit. Ballard will bring it in for the Maroons. 48 seconds on the clock. It's one of these 35 for 24s. Tim Sanders, 35 back in the ball game for James Drayton for the Braves. McKeegan works against Henderson. And a foul's going to be called against the Braves. 36 seconds. We can't keep the clock running long enough to get it off.
He could have let that one go, I think. Devonshire, 0 for 1. There he's got one on the board now.
Braves down in a hurry. Henderson loses a handle. Weatherford picks it up. Back underneath. The turnaround won't go. Rebound still picked out of there by Zion, Mount Zion. 2 shots, or 2 points. 45, whoever he is.
Glosser, Ryan Glosser.
Ryan Glosser. Oh, yeah, okay. I didn't pay any attention. I just gave up. 85-47. It'll count if it goes. Doesn't. So will that one. It doesn't. Ball game ends. Final score here, Mount Zion 85, Maroons 47. Mount Zion remains undefeated in the conference. As you total, The Silk and Satin Bridal Shop's open 6 days a week, 11 to 5 during the week and 10 to 3 on Saturdays. And they're located on North Jackson Street. After-hour appointments are available. That's the Silk and Satin Bridal Shop in Robinson. And tonight's ball game has been brought to you in part by the Hershey Chocolate Plant and the Robinson Plant, where they manufacture Heath, Milk Duds, Sixlets, Paydays, and Whopper candies. That's Hershey Chocolate in Robinson. And Dorsey Wheeler's Daycare now has an opening for children. Dorsey Wheeler has many years of experience and good references. Call Dorsey Wheeler at 544-3895 at Dorsey Wheeler's Daycare in Robinson. Run down the schedule just a little bit. Tuesday night, the Robinson Maroons will travel to Newton for another Apollo Conference ball game. We'll be over there. These games, or that game, will be shown Wednesday night at 6 o'clock on February 11th. That's Newton next Tuesday night over at Newton. Robinson will travel to Olney on Saturday the 14th. Will not be there, but you can go on down, help celebrate Valentine's Day. Take your sweetheart to the ball game down at Olney. Robinson Maroons and the Olney Tigers. On the 17th, on Tuesday, we'll travel to Charleston, another Apollo Conference ball game at Charleston. Then on Thursday night, we pick up the LTC Statesman again as they travel to Vincennes University. So it'll be the Statesman on Thursday the 19th with VU. That ought to be a good ball game. The following night on the 20th, then Robinson will entertain Effingham here at home. That'll be the last home game of the season, the last game of the season before regionals. And we'll start regional week down at Lawrenceville with, on Monday night anyway, I don't know the times yet, but Robinson and Palestine will meet to open up the regional tournaments the week of the 23rd down in Lawrenceville. Tonight's ball game has been brought to you by Dorsey Wheeler's Daycare, First Robinson Savings Bank, Silk and Satin, Cellular One in Robinson, Rural King Supply, Graves Auto Group, Crawford Memorial Hospital, the American Legion, Big Buck Building Center, Hershey Chocolate in Robinson, Marathon Tire, Kemper CPA Group, the Big Five Body Works, and the VFW Post 4549 in Robinson, and Worldwide Sound and Video Productions. Totals tonight's ball game.
85-47, Mount Zion only had 3 players in double figures, so you can see that nearly everybody in the roster got on the board. Their leading scorer was Phil Taylor with 19 points, did not play in the fourth quarter, 7 for 8 in the free throw line, all those in the first quarter, incidentally. Justin Sy, 13 off the bench. Jeff Park with 11, 8 points for Ryan Grindstaff. Chad Weatherford with 2. James Drayton with 3, 2 points for Brandon Henderson, 2 points for Tim Sanders, 7 for Todd Sheets, 9 points for Brian Nickel, 4 for Ryan Gloucester, 3 points for number 34, and 1 point for number 42. They were 22 for 29 in the free throw line, had 5 3-point baskets. For Robinson, the leading scorer for Robinson and for the game, Wes Parker with 22, and he hardly played in the fourth quarter, so there could have been some big points put up tonight for some of these kids. Lance Cooper with 3. Jeff McKeegan with 7. 6 points for Brandon Hardiman. 6 points to Jason Young. 2 for Bo Slater and 1 point for Tyler Devonshire. 9 for 17 from the line. No 3-point baskets. Rebounding, Mount Zion took charge midway in the game and led the rebounding 34-24. Turnovers, I have Mount Zion 14 and Robinson with 28. 85-47, Mount Zion.
So next Tuesday night, we'll be at Newton for Apollo Conference game with the Newton Eagles. Till then, for Dwayne Shaw, Ron Wheeler, I'm Jim Kincaid.